welcome to your Unboxes. Well, a classic, Dune 2000. I'm this one, and we are unboxing another game. Today we're unboxing a classic. I might as well just start. I might as well you know what? You know what? You know what? Put the title. There's Blind Unboxes Classic, and whatever after that, because this is the 2000. The game came out in 1998, which is odd because they rounded up 2000. But yeah, this is the, I guess, this is the remaster of Dune 2, which came out in 2002, or not 1992. So people that complain about, oh, the game industry is terrible today, so many remasters. People were doing that in the 90s, so yeah. But anyways, this is Dune 2000. It is the remaster of Dune 2. What the difference between this and Dune 2 is the game's slightly different, and has live action cutscenes to match the Command and Conquer series, which just was developed at Westwood. I'll get into the whole detail of the Dune series as we unbox it. Or with the game as we unbox it. So yeah, now this is the reason. Actually, I'm not quite sure why they decided to HD master it, but yeah, but I can tell you the reason why I got it. And also this is the standard edition, not the jewel case. Although the jewel case is in this, it's yeah. So in case you're looking for the standard edition, it's what it looks like. But anyway, so yeah, and this is kind of like the only way to get Dune 2 nowadays. It's actually not that hard to find. Just go to Amazon, type in Dune 2000, and then you got EA Store selling these. So yeah. But anyway, let's turn around and sit down. Oh, but I'm using my new I'm using my GoPro Hero 2 camera right now, which I just got the LCD pack for, therefore I can do it like this. Okay, let's see what I'm doing. Alright, now that we are much more comfortable, let's talk about Dune. Actually, hold the phone. Hold it. Let's go grab the Wii U gamepad. How about that? There we go. Alright, trusty old gamepad. Now, Dune 2000. Dune 2. Dune 2, if you do not know, was it Westwood's first game? I don't actually know. I guess I can check real quick. Actually, no, I can't check real quick. Actually, yes, I can. Oh, really? I can't see it. I can't see it because the camera's in the way. The Command Conquer, I was going to go over that later. Actually, what am I doing? It's a Wii U gamepad. What is Westwood's first game, real quick? I make a couple things. So it's not Westwood's first game, but it is very important, this game. This basically, I thought we'll put Westwood on the map. Command & Conquer did that, but it's basically what led to Command & Conquer. Dune 2 is, Dune 2000, like I said, it's HD, it's not HD, it actually might be HD, but no, it's just a remaster of Dune 2. Now, Dune 2, if you do not know, was the first modern day real-time RTS. Yes. And actually, what's funny is, in 1992, let me set the stage. In 1992, Dune 2 came out in January 1st, January 1st, 1992. And it was probably the first movement of new genres, or games that are pioneering new genres. Because later that year, I'm blanking on it for some reason, Wolfenstein 3D came out, which basically paved the way for first-person shooters. Then even Mario Kart, or Super Mario Kart on SNES came out, paved the way for kart games, or paved the way for mascot kart games. But Dune 2 by Westwood Studios was the first in that movement, which is interesting. And this is a remaster of it. Now the reason why Westwood picked Dune to be, and basically the reason why Westwood picked Dune to be an RTS is the fact that in Dune you have spice. And by the way, Dune is an older franchise. Its first novel dating back to 1996 or 1965, having a movie in 1988, and having a tabletop game in the 70s or 1970s, and then games. Although it really, you don't see them anymore. You don't see Dune anymore very much. So yeah. But anyway, so yeah, basically, Westwood, under Virgin Interactive, which make up all the game, which was a big publisher of the time. They got Dune, and the reason why they got Dune is because of spice. Because in an RTS, we know now in an RTS you must have some resource to fight over, one way to get money, and something to make everyone fight over something besides just destroying each other's bases. Of course, it's changed because you got modern RTSs which don't have resources at all, or have just basically just as capture points. But a mainstay goal in the RTS needs that. Dune 2 was the first. I wouldn't say the first, but it was influential in that process. And that's the reason why they used Dune, because of the spice. Eventually, after that, they switched to Iberium and Command & Conquer and Gores and Red Alert, supplies and generals. Then you got StarCraft, all of its resources, yeah. So they basically figured that problem out, but yeah, but that doesn't, but Dune 2 was that pivotal. So, what's inside Dune 2? Dune 2000, which, by the way, I've been working on this for 3 days trying to get this to run on my computer. Obviously, it's a no game, it's already unboxed, but, it's still nice. It still comes in nice things, or still comes in a nice box and has stuff in it that I want to show you. Something that will take you down memory lane, or something that will bring you back to a previous era. As we all know, Westwood's gone, and all things it's in this box no longer exist, or there's no longer practiced. But anyway, so now I've been working like every day for the past oh, by the way, behind the scenes, never some stuff. I have to watch that later. And then you got Dune 2 things that are just there. Got the like I said, I got the Amazon with Wood. Don't see those anymore. Rated teen, like all RTS games, or like all Command & Conquer type games. But yeah. The left side, the right side. I have to show you everything on this box because, well, we're probably not going to see it ever again. We're not going to see it elsewhere pretty much unless you get one, which this was like the last one of that certain store. But like there's more. Which by the way, I got this for $39.99, which is better. They're on the same price as I got Xenoblade Chronicles, which was a 2011 game. So yeah, that seems to the popularity of Dune. Yeah, that's the thing with Dune. It was just basically overshadowed by Command & Conquer, which is why you may never heard of Dune 2 and Dune 2000, is because it just got overshadowed by Command & Conquer, completely. And then we are. It's already, they're kind enough. The guy was kind enough to I mean, it's still making it look collectible. As you can see, that's sealed still, but this is not. You know, as you can see, it's broken. And this is actually a little... Yeah, see, that's a little problematic. But it's already worn, so yeah. There we go. So yeah. Which is understandable. I mean, not you know, like, not every game can be like... I mean, not every genre setter game can be like Wolfenstein 3D or... anything really, or Dota or anything like that. Or, maybe not Dota, but you get the idea. I guess Elite will be good. Will be a good one. As you can see, it comes with it has an insert, a copper insert, which I'm not quite sure how it's supposed to be laid out. As you can see, there's a top shelf, but you know, I have no idea what's supposed to go up there, and I can get to it. And again, this guy was nice enough to make it collectible by only slicing a little hole in it, so that's nice. But inside are three things. Inside there's three things. Let me put the GoPro here. I'm just going to just slide it out. There we go. First thing that will come out, the first thing that's coming off me, is the manual. Back when games had manuals, back when games had massive manuals, this is one of them. Also, what I really like, and I already read through it a little bit, I didn't read through the manual yet because I want to, because you know my whole blind thing, my blind ideals. That is something which you see sometimes, but not a lot. It is a lot thought by catalog. The Westwood Studios catalog. Now I remember having extra CDs with a bunch of demos on them. I never remember catalogs. But you know, this is a different time, and you know, Westwood. I believe Westwood handled Dune completely different than Command and Conquer for some reason. It's weird. Well, I'll note those differences once we get to them, and then go back in here. Actually, that's the gamepad. That can go. Actually, that can go on my lap. Okay, let's get this out. I guess I can move these over here. I'm definitely liking my new, I'm definitely liking the GoPro a lot for doing this, because this is my first live run, by the way. I did some test recordings where I basically just finished it with stuff, but I definitely feel a lot better with this, wide field of vision. Because if you haven't noticed yet, the GoPro Hero 2 has a wide field of vision. Next one. Trying to get the CD out. That is the jewel case. So yeah. Now, if you're thinking about getting Dune 2000, it comes in two flavors. At least on Amazon anyway. Comes in standard, which is this, and comes in jewel case. With standard, hopefully, you get the box, you get the manual, a MIG manual, and you get a catalog. Also, you get the jewel case. With its own little catalog. So, yeah. So I guess get the standard. I mean, standard is a little bit more expensive. It's like $20 more expensive. Like this was like $39.99, where jewel case would be like $14.99 US, by the way. So yeah. Anyway, we'll get to the catalog in a second. Let's look at the manual. Good old manuals. Giving me the BIOS. It's hard to do with one hand. Well, it's hard to do with one hand. The houses. Let's go back. Yeah, this manual's not hard to manipulate with one hand. Or it is hard to manipulate with one hand. Oh, see, that's the problem. Man, yeah, it's too hard to manipulate with one hand. I can't really do it. Alright, so, yeah, I'll probably, if you want me to do it, I'll make a bonus video just looking over the entire manual if you want to. If you want me to, so yeah. But that's basically manual. Now, Command Conquer 1 and Rare Alert came out, or Command Conquer 1 came out in 1995. 3 years after the original Dune 2, but 3 years after before this. Wait, what's on here? Can't really see. You can't really see it, so I might as well not. Yeah, Command Conquer 1 came out in 1995. The Brand Sun came out in 1992, which would explain that. You got that brigade. And then Command Conquer Red Alert came out in 1996. Red Alert 2 came out in 2000. So yeah. Oh, there's that one. Look in the manual though, because I did see it earlier. Troubleshooting, good troubleshooting, good old troubleshooting. Credits. Oh, this strategy is working. Kinda, not really. Anymore. The manual's in great shape for me. Results might vary on what you get. Okay, different units. I'm not gonna look hard on that. Okay, yeah, that's the manual. Really good one. Now let's look at the jewel case itself. Nope, not yet. Yeah, let's look at the jewel case itself. Alright, so let's open it. As you can see, it comes with another booklet. Now, I have had many versions of any Command & Conquer games. And I have never seen them advertise their store ever. Mainly because I started playing Command & Conquer towards the end of Westwood. But anyway, so yeah, as you can see, you got music CDs, posters, pens. I want these so bad. T-shirts and much more. As you can see, I would probably say this probably safe to assume that number is no longer void, or is no longer in use. And you got the combat, and you got the CD. And now I don't do this often. But if we remove the disc, hard. But as you can see, something that no one ever does anymore, for very good reason. And that is a tip line, a hint line. Yeah, back before the days of the internet, back before the days of YouTube, back before the days of, well, everything that we take for granted in modern gaming, there were tip lines, where basically you called, you pay a fee, and they would tell you things about the game. Basically like a foreman's guide, or like a pre-guide. If there is no guide for the game, then that would work. Even some games that did come up, some games that did have guides did do hints as well. So yeah, that's interesting. Now I'm gonna go someplace with it, but I'm just completely blanking on it right now. Unfortunate. But yeah, I mean now you can go in there. Now you can go look up my videos. You can go look up other people's videos, like walkthroughs and other things, to find out how to play a game. Before that, you didn't have. Before that, this was before that time. So people had to use the phone number in order to find out if they're having trouble with the game, which is nice. I mean, I guess this does still happen today with chat rooms with people from the company. It does still happen, but you don't have to pay for it anymore, for the most part. But now let's look at what I really want to show off: the catalog. Because this thing, I originally thought it was like Dune 2, all the Command & Conquers, that was what's put well, and also like the failed MMO, the Command and Conquer MMO. Yeah, you get the idea. But this catalog shows different stuff. Yeah, it shows its earlier games, I would say. There's Dune 2000 advertising its own advertising, and it's advertising the game as part of something that came with the game. Interesting. Okay, we're at Retaliation, which was an expansion pack, which would make sense. This is before Red Alert 2. Blade Runner, which is interesting. I'll have to get this one day. Actually, that can go back on me. You can go down there. Ah, no. Still calling camera. Oh man, I love the GoPro too. Ah, no. Ah. All right. But anyway. Yeah, the Blade Runner could be interesting. Lens of Law. Back when you could have simple names. Oh, that's just real right there. Different expansion packs, which Command and Conquer and Red Alert and Command and Conquer Red Alert had tons of expansion packs, tons of them. As you can see, Orca, and well, the earlier Orca rendering, Ion Cannon Satellite, really okay. What else do we got? What else do we got in here? Oh, that's the Sony version, or the Sony PlayStation version, Command & Conquer. Command & Conquer came out on multiple systems. Oh, that I didn't know Command & Conquer Red Alert came out on multiple systems as well. Steel Saturn, Turret, and then finally the merchandise, which I gotta say, good luck finding any today. But if you can. Oh man. But if you can. Alright, different soundtracks. You can find these kind of easily though, I admit. Because soundtracks are collectible and they, the soundtracks are collectible so you can find them easily. No easier than all the other stuff. Yes, by collectible, I mean, like, people resell me more. And you got these, my favorite. And I gotta say, I did see these before. Actually, no, I might saw the Command & I think I saw Red Alert 3 versions. But yeah, I think I saw these maybe once. These I've never seen ever. Like in the store or anything. So yeah, and I want these so much. I don't care much about the early Allies badge. Never really cared for that, but early GDI badge, not bad. T-shirts. And then, oh my word, posters. Oh, hello. How are you doing today? Command & Conquer Red Alert poster. I mean, come back, Command & Conquer Red Alert. Command & Conquer Tiberian Sun. And I guess this is all their games up to this point. And other stuff, alright. So yeah, that'd be that. So that'd be everything I wanted to show off of this. Also a good 24 minutes, but yeah, I mean, is this worth is this worth finding and getting? Well, if you have an XP it is, or if you know how to make it run in Windows 7, because that's what I'm having issues with. Basically, the installer doesn't want to run on Windows 7. Okay, maybe it wants to run on Windows 7, but it wants to run on Windows 7 23-bit, or 32-bit, or less, because it's a 16-bit game. And, you know, yeah, and, like, there's a bunch of workarounds you're going to go for, but the one I found that worked the best was using something called Windows XP mode, which basically is basically an application you download from Microsoft and allows you to basically emulate Windows XP and then use it as you would a normal computer, except you can treat files in it, between it and a normal computer. However, there's many caveats to that, and it's what I'm being run up against. I'm able to put this in the master computer, and I'm able to put this in, and I'm able to install it. I just can't play it because the Windows XP mode does not register the graphics card or anything like that. So what you have to do is you have to get off Windows XP mode and put it onto Windows 7. Normal mode, just normal PC. That's what I'm having trouble with. It's supposed to work. It's supposed to work as a separate application. Basically, you go to the start menu, then you click on, XP mode, and then you should see Dune. But unfortunately, I'm not seeing the actual game itself. I'm seeing the internet version. I'm seeing the internet component as well as something else. I'm not seeing the game itself. So yeah, I'm still working on to get that. I'm pretty sure I think I'm getting close to it. I'm getting so close to it, but who knows how long it will be till I can actually record a video of Dune 2000. But don't you worry, I will. Because this is a historical game right here. Dune 2000, or at least Dune 2 is, and then this is the remastered version. So yeah, I really want to record on YouTube, but I'm just having issues with it. But it probably, but I'll probably find out how to do it, and once I do, well, you see a video of it. All right, so yeah, that'll be it for this video. Thanks for watching. I do appreciate you guys watching on this video. Lots of me. Also, want me to comment and have any suggestions for the series I watch unbox next, or just or that's it. So yeah, that'd be it for this video, and I guess if you have any ideas to make this work on, because I've heard people have got this to work. It's just I've not been able to emulate those methods in the correct way, or I just haven't been able to do it. They just haven't worked for me. So yeah, that'd be it for this video, and I guess see you in the skin.